Alrighty. Welcome back, folks. Roth here. Uh, so I decided to do some art tonight. Let's see. Get my Steam window open. Gonna be putting up a Scribblet, but not to play the game, but to do some art instead in Scribblet. Let's take a look here. This is a Scribblet page that's in the library. Last one that I uploaded was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one. A little bit of fan art. I haven't drawn the turtles for a long time, so this is sort of like my tribute to that franchise. In time for the new movie, I think. That's out on Netflix now, which I quite enjoyed. And previously I also submitted Little Nemo fan art. This was a fun one to draw. Hey there, Kane. Yeah, we're about to do a drawing tonight, so let's put this up and see what we can come up with. So normally I tend to try to feature this like, Wednesday nights if I can, if I have any ideas. So yeah, this is Scribblet. Normally this would be like an online Pictionary game. Let's see if we can bring down the tunes here for the in-game. Might just stick to my own playlist for tonight, I think. But yeah, there's a couple of game modes here, or 3 I should say. But they also have a free draw mode, which is what we're going to be jumping into. I'm doing good, Keen. Had an early day today. An eye appointment, and I'll be getting a new pair of glasses, I think within the next month, or a month and a week or so. So sometime next month, I think. September or October. Which, it's a bit exciting, because I haven't bought a new pair for like a few years. Alright, I'm gonna choose new artwork. This is gonna be a brand new piece. Also, let me see if I can put on the slideshow for past drawings that I've done this year so far. There you go. Have it all set and go. Yep, hope your day is going well. I'm not sure what color I want to start with. So I kind of want to base this one on the Sandman, which I'm currently enjoying. Brand new show on Netflix based on the comic book series DC property. And I kind of want to maybe also base it on the Netflix series. So the character that I'm going to be drawing is Dream, which is played by Tom Sturgeon. I forgot how to pronounce his last name, but I feel like he's like a rising actor. Let's name this one Dream, the Sandman. Or maybe they're just the Sandman first and then Dream. The Sandman and then Dream in parentheses, I think. Let's take a look at the promotional official photos for the show. And it seems to have a lot of blacks and like really dark greens for the background, so maybe I should start with that. I'm gonna try this to see how it looks. Somewhere between like a tealish color, like blue and green teal. Close to this, but I think a little darker, I think. Something like this, yeah. Let me try moving to the blue a little more. Yeah, I think something like this. So it's gonna be looking a little close to the Little Nemo drawing that I did. But less cutesy, I think. This is gonna be more of a serious, more so, I want to say portrait, which is why I have the portrait tag over on Twitch. Let's see here. Also got a Winamp going and Discord. Let's see. So I think I just want to only just draw the Tom or Dream played by Tom. Mr. Tom. Let's see. I'm trying to think of the like what pose I want to give him. So here are the basic tools. You got the brush, eraser, paint fill, bucket, eyedropper. There's the color wheel in advance, transparency bar, 3 preset sizes for the brush, but you can also resize it with the mouse wheel. Also using a mouse to draw this. There's a line tool and outlines for 3 shapes: circle, square, triangle, and there's the filled versions. Save, undo, redo, delete, and then there's a button to share it on Steam. And the simple tab is just preset colors, so very solid colors for simple drawings. But I tend to keep my drawings more complex, a little more on the complex side, but you know, more detailed. Let's see. Try and get that color back. Okay, so let's see, just to see how this might come out like. So this series is based on a comic book series, also titled The Sandman, and I feel like the show did a really good job of adapting the comics. But I do like the costume designs for the characters in the show. I'm like 2 episodes away from finishing season 1, and so far I'm loving it. Man, I feel like I could make it a little smaller so I can actually fit his mask in there. So I'm not sure if I could fit the mask. Then I also kind of want to fit the hand to make it look like the sand is flowing from his hand. I think that would be a good idea. Okay, I might have to erase this here. Just undo until I can't undo anymore. I'll just soften it. Yeah, I think this is like the right color, the green. I could probably make it some parts a little bit more darker, just to give it a little bit more, you know, more shading to it. Let me try dark around the corners. Doesn't seem to. Oh, there you go. A little bit. See a little bit of it. Oh, actually, there we go. Yeah, it's a really dark. So you can fade it out a little more. Yeah, that's a really dark color. It doesn't really like. It doesn't go like over it. At this point, I'm just like doing random lines. But I think maybe I could probably make it like cloudy looking. And then afterwards I can put it in like sprinkles of sands and stuff. Maybe some stars too. There's a scene in there that's like where you get to see a bit of space or a bit of the universe. And also the kingdom, the dream kingdom, aka the dreaming, which is pretty neat. There we go, a little more shading. Random dots here and there. These dots and the lines sort of remind me of Switch Sports in a way. Alright. Let's get the character back. Save that background for now. Let me see how I can size this character. I think the face might be maybe a little bit bigger. Like somewhere right here, and then I want to add like the mask somewhere right here. Yeah, like something like this, I think. And then I kind of want to add his like hand. I don't want to do too many marks, or else it'll just like stay permanent. Unless I swap back to the saved background. But it's gonna be somewhat like this, I want to see. And then we'll have his like eyes, face, like almost at an angle, like towards the side a bit. And then his hair is gonna be like pretty wild, just like how it is in the comics. Like maybe swaying this way or something, because I know the sand is gonna be flowing from his fingers, and then maybe parts of his jacket. So yeah, I think something like that. At least that's what the plan I have so far. See how many undos I can do. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's fine. All right, let's get started on this. I think I'll probably start off with his head. Head and face, I guess. I feel like a lot of this image is going to be mostly like black, maybe some greens. Also kind of want to get the shape of the face right. Yeah, the character has a like a very sturdy, like a stern face, sharp nose, pointed chin, almost. He's got these eyes, which remind me of like Final Fantasy characters for some reason. But I think I know why now. I think I know why. Because Mr. Amano has done art, like official art for the Sandman series, the comics, I think. And that's probably how I discovered the Sandman, or became familiar with the property. Because I remember seeing the logo for the Sandman and seeing some Amano art based on the character. Which is really cool. I love his his style of art. He's got this very fantasy look to it. Like this, it's really tough to describe his art style, but it's always recognizable. I remember seeing his art in Final Fantasy and also Vampire Hunter D, which is one of my absolute favorites. Used to catch that on Sci-Fi Channel way back when. Somewhere around 1993, 1994. Sci-Fi Channel. Actually, I think I saw it even before Sci-Fi Channel because one of my neighbors would have a copy of it. And I remember that version that we saw was I don't remember if it had a rating, but I do remember it was uncut, if you know what I mean. Because the TV version that would air on Sci-Fi Channel would have the part where they would cut one of the scenes. Hey there, Keisha, welcome back in. Hope you're doing well tonight. Getting a little bit of art tonight. I feel like this would be a more simpler drawing, but not. I don't know. This could come out being a more complex drawing, but we'll see. This might be a little bit spooky, but maybe not too much, hopefully. I was thinking to, like, there was a few subjects that I could have thought of drawing tonight, but then I sort of went with the Sandman. Because, yeah, I've never done any, like, Sandman art at all. And I feel like, you know, while the show is still, you know, folk are still talking about the show and stuff, I thought, you know what? Why not just do a drawing of one of the characters? So here we are. I was also thinking to maybe draw like the Predator. Maybe the new Predator that shows up in Prey, prequel film. And then the third subject would have been Wave Race. Because you don't normally see like Wave Race fan art on the internet, ever. I follow a lot of artists and there's no one who is like into Wave Race like I am. And I'm really excited that they're bringing the Wave Race 64 over to Nintendo Switch this Friday. So that was also another, like, you know, something that I could have chosen to do tonight, but I went with Sandman instead. I was thinking to maybe also play the Wave Race 64 on the Wii U, because I do have a bit of funds left in my eShop account, and I was thinking to maybe just purchase it on the Wii U eShop and just play it on there, because I don't have any like proper device to capture my N64 and or the Wii console. I do have it on Wii. I already have the Virtual Console version on the Wii, but no way to capture it right now. So I think best way is probably to play it through the Wii U. So yeah, possibly this Friday, who knows, we'll see. I'll probably categorize it as like retro. Tag it with that retro. Alright. Not sure if there's any other parts of its body that would have this color. Let's see if you can get some more of his jacket. It's got a very simplified clothing. Not too much going on with the clothing. I can't wait to get to the hair though. I think it's the hands. I could draw the hands differently. So in the comics, he would appear to be wearing like purple, like a dark purple outfit. And in a lot of cases, he would be wearing black, like completely black. But yeah, sometimes he would have like different clothing, but I'll try to keep it to his standard look. I guess going by the Netflix series, he would normally wear like all black, but just a black suit. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Very simplified. I think at that state, I think it's probably like throughout mid-season of the first season, where he's you know, he's come back. He's got his powers back, and you can see him traveling through different generations, through time. That was a really cool episode. You can see like different outfits from different generations. Very neat. I might give this outfit a little bit more like odd looking style to it. Let's see. Because I also want to give it like that sort of fantasy look. You know what I mean? Like an odd, strange. Because I feel like this series is also like really strange. That involves dreams and nightmares and goods and bads. Mostly the bads. Dealing with the bads. which is pretty neat. And give his shoulder a little bit more sharper point. I think the point of, no pun intended, but like I think giving like these odd shapes sort of adds to the character, especially like, you know, the comic version of the character. Seeing how they have Amano providing the art officially, I think I could add a little bit of that flavor. Yeah, like some just sort of like pointiness to it. There's some wild looking art for this character. Yeah, I kind of want to maybe also do like a taller version, so you can actually see the rest of his body and stuff, but this as much as I can fit within this canvas. So don't forget to save. So this is going to be the helmet. I think it's just called the helm. Let's see. I feel like yeah, I feel like I could have made his head a little bit more tilted or angled, but this is fine. So you can redraw this hand a little bit more. I also saw the first look trailer at Wednesday Addams, which is the Addams Family live action series that's heading to Netflix later this year, and it looks fantastic. It looks a lot of fun. The casting is great. Well, at least costume design wise, it's definitely well done. Sort of rings back to the comic version of the Addams Family characters, which is nice. I feel like I should give this guy longer fingers or something. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Let's have his palm. Yep, and then the hand goes down this way. I feel like it should like fade downward. Let's have the jacket bend, fold. Yeah, I think something like this. That way we have like room up here. And then I might have to have these marks just faded. But so far we got the pose down to where I want it. I try to solidify the fingers a bit here. My fingers. The length of this thumb is just fine. Maybe a little longer. Or thinner, I mean. Yeah, something like that, I think. Oh, I could also have him like hold the ruby or something. Not sure. We'll see. All right. Let's see what other colors would be fitting for this. I'm try to go for the like a dark violet. I'm not sure if this is gonna fit, but oh, this is like a more bluish color. I do like this, but not sure how it'll go against the green. I feel like this could be a little more monotone colored, like having the green, the grays. I think that would be more ideal. We'll see. Let's get a little bit more blue. Yeah, I think maybe this tone of blue is fine. Not too much though, maybe. Oh yeah, his eyes. Yeah, I think having his like collar come out, sort of like wispy and pointy. I think that's a good idea. Hey there, robotic. Welcome in. How was work? I feel like I should start asking that from now on, just to check in. Yeah, we're drawing the Sandman tonight. Been enjoying the show on Netflix. Although I kind of want to give it like a little twist here and there. So it's like a mix of both the show and the comics together. In terms of how it looks, how this character looks. I feel like down here should be a little bit more darker. We'll see. I'll get to that point. So I hope the volume levels are fine. Let's see. I may have to lower it for myself. Alright, let's save that one. Alright. I think we should start adding the hair. Let's go for more darker black. Now his hair is pretty wild. It sort of like falls down a bit, but I think one way to describe it is how Robert Smith from The Cure looks like back in the 80s. It's sort of that sort of hairstyle. I'm not sure how to make it look here. I think maybe like bringing the bangs down or something. Yeah, like something like this maybe. We go a little bit darker. Currently playing some Monster Hunter 1 on PS2. Oh my gosh. Yeah, how is that? I know the controls must be very archaic. Hanging out at Kokoto village, I'm assuming. Regret life choices. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Yeah, yeah, going back to like Monster Hunter 1 is that's gotta be really rough, man. Especially since you're like, you know, once you've gotten so used to the newer games, because the newer games they're just way easier, which is why I just stick to what I know, which is, you know, 3 ultimate and then upward. 3 ultimate and later, or 3rd generation and later. That's pretty much it for me. Like anything before that, I feel like it's very archaic. Your attacking is right analog stick? Oh, right. Right. I recall that. Yeah, that is pretty weird. That reminds me because I remember using the right stick on the classic controller for the Wii for other games, like doing Smash Move in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and I think also performing tricks in Mario Kart Wii. So it's like the idea of using like the right stick on a traditional controller just to do like attacks is like, you know, it's just the old way of thinking, I guess. The old way of button mapping on consoles. But yeah, in this you only have one. Oh man, interesting. What are some monsters in there? That's and I know Yen Kutku is in there. What else? Was Gypceros in there? I know Monoblos is in there as well. Monoblos. Diablos, I think, is also in there. Plastioth. I'm trying to remember what else. What other monsters there were. Both the Rathies, of course. This guy's got some wild hair. Bow, 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 bow. Definitely have to bring some of that down here. Rathalos, Rathian, Gravios, Kazu. Oh right, Kazu, I forgot about that. Kazu. Both the blows, yep. Diablos. Oh, Diablos was online only. Wow. Interesting. Kitten, Fatalis. Okay, yeah, I remember Fatalis. Fatalis was the elder. It just kind of looked like someone from Final Fantasy. Yeah, exactly. Like the way you know, so the thing with the Sandman comics was that Amano also did the art. So I kind of want to combine that too in a way. But then also combine it with the live action too. So maybe I'll give him a face that is similar to how Tom looks in the show. The actor who plays Dream. We'll see. At least like the eyes, I'll try to make it look like Tom's eyes. I think mostly facial features is going to be more like Tom's, I guess. Velocidrome? Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's the raptor monster. Yep, Kutku, yep. I've always wanted to play the Wii version of Monster Hunter 1, but they only released it in Japan. I think I was really interested in playing Monster Hunter G. I think that's what they call it. I was hoping Capcom would bring that over, but they never did. Started with some dark eyes. In a way that, like, this character reminds me of The Crow, like Eric Draven from The Crow. Someday I'm definitely gonna draw Eric Draven. Possibly around October, I think. I think October is a good time to do that. Because I feel like The Crow is like... First of all, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. 1994 classic. And for some reason, like, the Sandman, it's got that similar vibe to him. Except on more, like, ethereal sort of feel to it. And of course it's got a raven in there too, so it's really neat. I just love the concept of the Sandman. And just watching the show just reminded me so much of The Crow. I feel like I could give this guy a bigger hair or something. But I also don't want to overdo it. Because all G was subspecies G rank. Yeah. Yeah, G was when they brought in G rank stuff for the first time, I think. I think it was Freedom first and then Monster Hunter 1. But I think by the time G came out, like, we were already expecting the next, like, 3rd gen to come out. So I think like, it wasn't long until Tri was on its way out, or 3 even for Japan. So instead we got Tri instead of G. There was a cool looking bundle for the Wii with a Monster Hunter themed classic controller for the Wii. I think it was just a regular classic controller. It wasn't even a pro version of it. At least not yet. Freedom came after PS2's version, which basically our version of Monster G. Yeah, that's what it was. Freedom. Man. Yeah, that one came out like just months before Try, I recall. Finished the episode where he goes to hell, gets his mask, and battles Lucifer. Oh my gosh, that episode is so good. Pretty intense. Yeah, that episode was intense. I love the the cast that they had for Lucifer. Because I remember that character from another show. And they were great in that other show. And seeing them in this one, in Sandman, I was like, wow, this person looks familiar. And then all of a sudden it struck me and like, oh yeah, I remember now. I remember her or their facial features. And where I saw them. But yeah, that was a really cool fight. I like that. I was kind of hoping that it would extend a little longer for that fight. But what they managed to put in that episode was great. Let's get some more strands of hair in. Yep, too many Monster Hunters. I mean, the series has been around for that long, so... Oh man, wait till you get to a later episode, Robotic. It gets way more interesting. Like, I was like... My eyes were like glued to the screen in some of the later episodes. And I still have 2 more episodes to go, so can't wait. I think this weekend I'll be watching some more of it. And apparently they confirmed season 2, so I'm really glad that the show is doing well. Just got a little bit of hair down here, I think. Should probably add some shading to this side of the face, maybe. It went Monster Hunter PS2, Mana G, DOS, Freedom, Freedom 2, Freedom Unite, then I think Try, yeah. Yeah, I remember the Monster Hunter team was like, they wanted to go multi-platform, which is why they wanted to develop a game for the Wii. So they came out with Try, because the Wii was like you know, a commercial success. They kind of wanted to spread out the series to a broader audience. I like how it shows. Oh, yeah, this little slideshow. Yep. Yeah, I was thinking to to maybe start off with like still images first. So these are the past drawings that I've done this year so far with Scribble. So kind of want to keep it on theme, or just previous works. I feel like I should maybe add some text too, like say, oh yeah, these were previously done in Scribble or whatever. Maybe also thinking to put a video instead, like compilation videos, like a little like time lapse of each of the drawings. But maybe sometime in the future. I feel like that would like require a little bit more resources, but I think right now just having the still images lighting is good enough. Bum, ba, bum. Yeah, the casting for Dream, aka the Sandman, I think it's like top notch. Like you can't go wrong with Mr. Tom Sturgeon. I don't know if I pronounced his last name correctly. But I've only seen him in one other film, which was Velvet Buzzsaw, which was another Netflix film about art coming to life. Paintings, it involves like painting and stuff that kills people. I mean, there's been some horror films that had that sort of same idea before, but this was just another one of them. But yeah, I remember watching Velvet Buzzsaw when it was like brand new, and it's all right. The only thing I remember from it was Jake Gyllenhaal was the lead in it. And I just remember what happened to his character, and that's pretty much it. Bits and pieces from it. It's not a really like must-see film or anything, but it's just it was great to see like Netflix coming out with like a horror film that's exclusive to the platform. And this was like long before they started coming out with like Sweet Home, which was the Korean horror series. So before we started getting more like interesting shows, I think the only like popular show on Netflix back then was like just Stranger Things. I think we were probably in like season 2 or season 3. But yeah, Netflix was starting to get like more interesting shows and movies. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't imagine how the fishing is like in the older Monster Hunter games. But I would assume like probably not much of a difference compared to Tri and 3 Ultimate, 3rd gen. I know even 3rd gen is like a bit more refined, but it's like in terms of controls is definitely a lot more the norm for games back then. But I guess in today's standards it's just archaic still, which is why I still categorize it as like classic Monster Hunter. Give me a little bit of sideburns. Let's go a little bit darker. Oh, speaking of Monster Hunter, I feel like I know they are working on, they're probably working on the next like Monster Hunter animated film. because there is one on Netflix which is pretty okay. It's an animated film that features some cool, iconic monsters from the series. And it actually connects with the Generations Ultimate. Because there's a couple of characters that would show up in the game, namely Generations Ultimate, that also shows up in the movie, which is pretty neat. So hopefully they can continue that, because I like to see more references to it. I also need to continue the animated series, Monster Stories, which is more geared towards children, but I'm still interested to check the rest of it. I mean, the one with the Ace Cadet in it? I think the Ace Cadet is in it. Not sure what an Ace Cadet is. But if you mean the those two main characters, the guy with the silver hair, I think he could be the Ace, if I recall. He came for Ultimate? Yeah, it could be that guy. There's a few characters in there, well, at least two of them. It's two characters that appears in that were part of 4th Gen. The orange hair guy? Oh, the kid, right? I think that's the one then. Yeah, the kid. I think he was grown up. He's grown up in the when he's telling the story, but then he told an earlier story when he was younger and becoming part of the you know, the hunters. Like getting his first monster, taking down his first monster and stuff. But yeah, that was pretty neat how they told that. Okay, let me see. Probably cover this part. Oh, the Ace Cadet? Okay. whenever cadet is mentioned, I think of this one time back in middle school. My friend would make fun of the word, like space cadet, because there's a there's another word that sounds like cadet, but it means something else in another language. Something lewd, but I won't say what it is though. But one of my classmates, one of my longtime friends, he just makes fun of it. And I always think of that for some reason. Space Cadet. Oh boy. Alright, let's save that. Alright. I guess I can give this guy some color. Actually, let me see if I can solidify his face a bit more. I think in the comics, his eyes are like red sometimes, like when he's mad or whatever. Like you see the pupils of his eyes are red. before you see him going from weapon to weapon, and over here, like, just chooses a weapon. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he tries, like, I think at one point, like, he started out with, like, 2 sticks, and he was, like, waving them around like dual blades, in a way. At least from what I recall from the movie. Well, oh, I don't know if adding this bit of color here would be a good idea. Go a little lighter. In the film, yeah. No, because the other guy was like trying to train him. Like he was asking the other guy for, you know, if he could become like his pupil in training. So they have him start with sticks instead, just for practice. And it seemed like he was heading towards like dual blades, because he had 2 of them. But I forgot what else he used. Sword and shield, charge blade, insect glaive. Ah, man, this. See, I don't know the complete story with 4 Ultimate, but I definitely wanna check that out someday. Alright. Let's give this guy some lips. Not sure if this is the right color. It's gonna be a more darker color. Actually, I think the this one is fine. So when Capcom wanted to go story heavy, yeah, for Ultimate. Yeah, I remember the heart. And I'm glad that they went that way, you know? It was definitely something different. 4 brought something different to the table that we didn't have prior to. And then when it came out with World, it's like, man, this is a lot different from what we've seen before. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, it was definitely more cinematic. I remember when they showed that on the Capcom Unity stream, showing off the game for the first time, and Yuri was there. Yuri was the guy that would handle the Monster Hunter community. One of the reasons why it's harder for me to replay through 4. What the like following the Ace character? trying all the different weapons. I think that's what they meant to do, is to get the player to try all the different weapons and stuff, including Insect Glaive, because I think that was when they introduced that weapon. Oh, you just fell through through the story? Okay. Let's give this guy some cheekbones. Seen a story about 10 times now. Oh. Man, I feel like they should probably turn that into a movie. But I guess if you want to count the Legends of the Guild, I guess that could be part of the story. Yeah, that's pretty neat that they managed to like get the characters from the games to feature in the movie. Just want more of that. Like, I could see them maybe also connecting it somehow with story. But I know that one would be like a different village, and they would have to like travel to different regions to meet up with some of the characters that appear in the games. Which pains me to even say that resembles nothing up for you. Yeah. Although I do recall that they mentioned Molga Village in the movie as well, and I was like, wait, that's like a little reference to the 3rd gen, which is pretty neat. Okay, so you can get the rest of the drawing here. Probably get back to his face later. I think his mask has like 2 eyeballs or 2 parts where the that will cover the eyes. So you can get like 1 piece in. Came out towards the end of the world. Wait, so the story-wise for the movie, was it like it's supposed to take place at the end of world story? Is that what it is? Let's see if we can look up, see how this mask looks like. Okay, I think the eye should be a little bit smaller. Oh, the live action movie, okay. Yeah. Oh, the live action, yeah. Yeah, that one, I still haven't seen that one. I know Tony Jaa is in it, but I'm just waiting for it to like hit one of the major streaming services so I can actually watch it. Because what I hear from everyone else, aside from one person, but mostly everyone like it's like calls the movie like it's pretty doogie, you know? It's pretty doogie. Like, you know, it's not probably not worth watching, but I still want to check it out just for Tony Jaa. Gotta see it for my dude. It's almost like an egg that he's carrying. And it's not the gargoyle's egg. I feel like the mask should be a lot bigger. It's made by the same person who made the Resident Evil. Yep. Paul W.S. Anderson. That's why his wife is in there. You gotta have Mila Jovovich as one of the lead roles. I watched the interview that they had just before the movie came out. The Capcom, either Capcom's Unity channel or Monster Hunter official channel that was streaming it. But they had a conversation with the director and I forgot who else. I think it was just only the director. And he mentioned that how Mila loves to use the dual blades in the game when she's playing it. And I'm assuming that they're playing World. And the director himself loved to use the gun lance, I think, but he called it something else. I forgot what it was. It was something. He worded it differently, but we know it's gun lance. Either that or like one of the bow guns. Because I know it was like something that was like a ranged weapon that he preferred to use. I think he called it like Great Gun or something like that. Great Gun. Great Gun. I think that video might still be archived. Not sure. There was some interesting facts about that. They worked closely with the Monster Hunter team to get the Diablo's toes right in terms of the design. Ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah, it's like something like Great Gun or something like that. It was hilarious when he mentioned it. Are you going to draw Raven too? Probably. You know, that would be a great idea. I could have the Matthew the Raven either over here or maybe over here on the shoulder. Like, that would be great. Because Matthew would also go between the dreaming and also the real world. It's like greatsword but with a gun. Oh, imagine that. I mean, Final Fantasy series is already ahead with the Gunblade. Oh, imagine that. Gunblade for 6th gen Monster Hunter? Like, when is that gonna happen? Would I ask why you make shitty movies? Yeah. Sounds like something Frontier would do. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't think they locked any weapon to like past generations. Like once a new weapon is introduced, they normally would carry over to the next iteration. Let's see. I think this mask should be a little bit more gold. Let's give it like a... Oh my gosh, that's too much. Oh boy. This might be a little too much. In Try for the Wii, there was a medium bowgun. It hasn't made a return. Oh, really? I feel like I vaguely recall that. Because in Try, I used the heavy bowgun. And then, was there a light bowgun? I didn't know there was a light bowgun. But I don't recall the medium bowgun. Yeah. Out of all the weapons, I think choosing the heavy bowgun was just not a good choice. Is it Try thing only? Oh wow, man. See, that's why I kind of want to revisit that game and actually try the some of the things I didn't get to try. Maybe I should make that a thing. If I were to ever return to Try with my old save file, I'll probably pick up the medium bowgun. I'll probably try heavy bowgun again to see how tough it was compared to now, and then I'll try the other weapons. There's light bowgun, heavy bowgun. Yeah. Huh. Infamous, you say? Was it really like? Was it worse than heavy bowgun, or was it just as bad? Like, or just as tough to use? Yeah, I know light bowgun is a lot more easier for the player. Let's get some silver in here. Whoa, it's very light silver. Didn't even bother with because I hated gunning and yeah, gunning was really tough. I feel like I don't know why I chose the heavy bowgun. It's just because it had like distance, like, you know, the range. Whereas trying to go melee, you would have to be up close to the monster. But I got a little more comfy trying some of the other weapons, and somehow I just landed on the longsword. I just practiced with that, mostly because the animations look really cool. Ba, ba, ba. Should be another lining out here. Ba-ba-ba. Whoop. Okay. Yeah, I think I should probably add the crow and then work on his hand. It should be good. Alright, I'm gonna take a step away for a little bit. I'll be right back. I fit more of his helmet in there, but it's not enough room in this canvas. Yeah, let's see how. I want to see how can I fit the Matthew the Raven in there. Yeah, this would come out looking like the Crow, like Eric Draven and the Crow. I could have like his wings spread out or something. Or I can have him over here. Although I feel like on this side is a little bit more. Oh, I could have him face like profile, like that way. Let's see. Oh, I feel like it should be a little bit closer to him. Oh man, it doesn't exactly choose the black that I want. Let's try this one. Wow, that's a really dark black. Okay, it's more purpley, but let's see how we do with this. Gotta have the crow's feet. Yeah, I think just having it like face. I was about to make it like pointed upward that way. Let's see. I can also have like the bird, like the beak come out this way. But I think from afar, like having his beak pointed out this way would be good. Just so that we know from afar that there's a bird on his shoulder. It should probably curve downward too, as ravens should have. Yep, ravens' beaks are usually curved down, I think. Crows are more pointy and shorter, I think. Let's get some more strokes here. Make it look more feathery. Sort of like the hairs, but shorter hairs. Of course, have the tail bounce it out. Bow, 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 bow. Ba, 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 ba. You can see some of the darker spots for this crow. I think I should turn the my monitor brightness up so I can see some of this darkness. Should also add some shine to the feathers. Something like that. I gotta fade out the background a bit. Smoothing out the beak. I feel like maybe I should have like the beak open. Just to see how it would look like. I feel like keeping this like a messy looking drawing definitely adds more to the image. Let's see how it looks with this color here. Ooh. Okay, we got a crow in now. If I were to add any highlights to the crow, it will have to be done like very lightly. Yeah, like that, I think. Just have like some streaks going down this way. Barely see his eye. Would I have like a one shiny dot there? There we go, something like that, I think. Get a little bit of the head. There you go, something like that. Not too much. There you go, sleek looking crow, raven. I think he's a raven, yeah. Matthew the Raven. Something like that. I feel like his leg should be a little bit more bigger or something. Let me see. Bring it out a little more. Okay. Let's add some more shadows to the mask. I feel like there's like a lens that he looks through on this mask, the helmet. The helm. Also, we need to add some more blacks to his jacket as well. Just had another idea. What if I made his like suit sort of sand-like, just like flowing in the wind? That'll be a neat idea. It's almost as if it's like fading away. Also gotta get the right blue too. Da, 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 da. Yeah, let's get some more dark colors. Oh, I'm wondering if they have the soundtrack for the series. There's a part in the melody, the main melody for the show, Sandman shows, where it reminds me of a certain melody from another song. I know I wrote down the notes somewhere as I'm watching the show, but can't remember how it sounded like from the top of my head right now. So we have to look through my notes to see what it was. You know what? I think I want to give this guy like a bit of swirls, like swirly patterns. I think that would be pretty unique. Swirly, maybe like airbrushy patterns on the outfit. Grays, blacks, and blues, I think. A little bit of blues. Hey there, King. At what level does an Aaron evolve? Wait, have you found the Pokemon game that you were looking for? I'm not sure what an Aaron is. Yeah, I'm not sure if I recall the levels of each Pokemon. I think for Pikachu it's like level 16 or something before he turns into a Raichu. I'm not sure. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, you got the Emerald version, okay. I think the Emerald would be 3rd generation? There'll be Ruby and Emerald, I think those were the two. 3rd generation. Yeah, I don't know too much about the Ruby and Emerald. But I'm sure there's a guide out there. You can check out Pokedex.net, either Pokedex.net or Pokedex.com. There's also Bulbapedia. When you look up the Pokemon, or you can just search through the web, the Pokemon, and you'll find more information on whichever specific Pokemon. Because there's so many. There's like over 600 Pokemons now, counting the newer games too. It's hard to keep track of all of them. Aaron 2022, nice. Hasn't evolved yet? Okay. Yeah, I think most people would probably evolve each of their Pokemons when they can. For me, I sometimes like just keep it to a certain level for a long time. Like I won't evolve it until like much later. Until I'm ready to see them evolve. I'll continue to press the B button to cancel the evolution. Like, I'm not ready to evolve yet. Not yet. Because once you lose the once you evolve it, it changes the look of the Pokemon. And I know for sure I'll probably just like miss how it would look like previously. Like Piplup, like I had my Piplup back in whichever iteration of Pokemon it was, and I didn't want to evolve him because I know it's going to turn into like something else that looks totally different. Won't be as cutesy anymore. That's how I feel about the when I'm playing Legends Arceus. Which I feel like I need to get back to, but it's been a long while since I last played it. I feel like a lot of those Pokemons I feel like I should evolve, but I just haven't. This inner shirt should be like completely black, I feel. Yeah, I just would miss out on the cutesiness of it. Because when you evolve the Pokemon, it starts to lose its cuteness. You know? It becomes more powerful and stuff, but and that's the awesome part of it. That's the awesome part of that. When you evolve them, they become more powerful. But then at the same time they they lose their cuteness. Yeah, it's fun when you start out, but then like once you get serious, and then once you get into like evolving them, it just becomes more serious. But it's up to you. It's up to the player whether or not you want to evolve them or not. But it's neat to see how the series have become now. Like such a big franchise that's still ongoing for like 25 years more. Yeah, I think it's been like 25 years, right? That's a very long time. Should probably keep it, keep the outlines. Want the Pokemon to look intimidating, yeah. Yeah, it also depends on like your Pokemon choice. There's some Pokemon that are more fit to that. And of course, you know, evolving them makes sense to give it that look. But it would be cool if they could have like the same sort of movements, like move sets, but also retaining the old look. So they may look cute on the outside, but once you fight them, they have this ability that's like deadly. But that's usually early on in the game. Like say you have like a bee drill or something, you would have the poison attack. So we'd fight against a I don't know, plant type or whatever. And you take out the other Pokemon with the poison. Now we're adding some texture to the jackets. It's pretty neat. Don't want to add too much though. Yeah, get some swirls in there. I think I might have to bring back the gray color to give it the right sort of like mixture of colors I want. Hey there, JT. How you doing tonight? Getting some more drawings in. Doing a Sandman. This is Dream from Sandman, Netflix series based on comic book. Oh, I saw. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I saw that they're bringing Wave Race 64 this Friday to Nintendo Switch Online. Oh man, I don't know what it is, but like, I feel like somehow Nintendo is like, they're trying to get at me for some reason. Or maybe it's just all the coincidence. Because I feel like, it's one of those cases where it's like, huh, funny that I was just talking about this and and that, and all of a sudden, like, Nintendo just does this. Because I feel like I was just, like, talking about, like, Wave Race. I mean, I tend to rant about Wave Race from time to time, and then all of a sudden now, like, we're seeing another release. It's just funny that they chose that game to put out. You're playing Pokemon on your phone, nice. There's also Pokemon Go, which is the mobile game. You can catch Pokemon with that. It's got like an AR, augmented reality sort of thing. Oh, there's also the Pikmin one, the Pikmin Bloom, I think it's called. It's sort of like Pokemon Go, but with Pikmin instead. Man, just when I thought I was gonna, like, I was thinking to maybe also revisit Wave Race 64. Then all of a sudden, like, Nintendo just puts it out on the Switch. But yeah, I'm thinking to maybe pick it up on the Wii U and then just play it through the Wii U. We'll see. Still have the original cartridge, but there's no way to for me to capture the N64 or the Wii. And I think I also have it on Wii Virtual Console. Bum, bum, ba, ba, da, ba, ba. I think I should add some more swirls around here. Oh, there's that new Guillermo del Toro series, like anthology series called Cabinet of Curiosities, I think. Yeah, Cabinet of Curiosities. And that one looks terrific. It's an anthology series from Del Toro. Del Toro. That's arriving in October, I think. And it's gonna feature some films from notable directors. I think Neil Gaiman, or Gaiman, however you pronounce his last name, who's also done the Sandman, is gonna have a feature in Cabinet of Curiosities. So I'm looking forward to that. Man, now that I've done the Sandman, I feel like I should also do Coraline. Because he's also written the story for Coraline. The same guy known for Coraline wrote Sandman. Alright, I think the arm here should come around. Should probably have it like faded. This part should be shaded as well. Let's go a little bit lighter. Yeah. Give it some more darker colors. Yeah, Cabinet of Curiosities is gonna be an interesting one to watch during the spooky season. And of course, practical special effects. Looking forward to that. And everything looks like very Del Toro-ish with the creature designs and whatnot. I'm sure the production value is going to be up there for reals. Hey there, Clyde. Welcome in. How was work? Yeah, we're still waiting for that graphics card. Should be arriving sometime this week. No word when. I continue to check the mail. And most of the packages that came in have been for someone else. But I did get one package, which was the that golf game that I featured on Sunday, last Sunday. That one came from Limit Run Games, which is just a pretty chill game. I might actually play it again this Sunday. We'll see. Oh. Yep. We're drawing Dream from Sandman. I'm enjoying this show so far. I'm only like 2 episodes away from finishing the first season. But I'm loving every second of it. Like, the visual style is great. The stories, the characters. It's got like this dark tone to it. Dark, dreamy tone to it, which I like. Then it also, like, it reminds me a lot of The Crow. The character Dream here, played by Tom Sturgeon. Like, he's perfectly casted to play this character. Alright. I think the mask should be set. I could add some more details to it, like the bolts and stuff. Yeah, let's get the bolts in there. Let's get a little bit darker. Or if the bolts are lined up with the other ring. Looks like they are. In that case, I'll put some over here. Very small space. Let's light this part up, highlight it. I think 2 clicks would make sense. There you go, something like that. How do you play Pokemon online? Like you wanna compete with other players? Is that what you're trying to do? There's different ways to like go about that question. It's like different Pokemon games too. Like if you're, I assume that you're just like want to battle other players. Is that right? Because the one thing I could think of is you can play the newer game. So if you want to battle other players, first of all, it's important to know that there's different Pokemon games. There's also the card game, Pokemon the card game. I don't know if you're familiar, but that one is, I think it's free to play. And you can play on the PC. With that one, you can definitely play with other players, go against other players and stuff. But then again, that's a card game, but digital version of it. You can find it easily on the website. But when it comes to the mainline RPG games, I would probably suggest just picking up the newer game. Okay. Got enough of these dots here. Boom, bop, boom, bop, boom, bop. Could probably add some scuff marks to the masks. Maybe some ripped parts, because the way they made it look in the TV show, it's got some teared up parts to it. And it's supposed to be like more to the masks, or the helm as they call it, where it goes down. It's like a spine that goes down. Let me see if we can add some more. Yeah, like maybe little scuffs here and there. Very light scuffs. But I feel like it would be adding way too much detail to this. Let's see, let's get like something like that. Man, can't get any lighter. Might have to bring it into the black a little more. Yeah, I think just having the little bits here and there, scuffs, just to give it a little bit of texture is fine. Even though there's not a lot, but let's get some light on top of here. Oh, there's that new Kirby game too. I think talked about it a little bit the other night. I think it was last night. Yeah. I saw Mr. Nintendo. I played a little bit of it. And it looks really fun. Multiplayer. I feel like it would turn out to be like a really competitive game once you hop online. Battle against other players. It's like almost like another Mario Party game, but the rules are a little bit different. No boards. It's just minigame after minigame to see who ends up on top. I like it. The basics of it is like very much like Cake Bash, I feel. The indie game that I tend to feature on Sundays. Or at least used to. I may want to bring that back too. Once we get into the spooky season, I think. Because I think around October is when they start to bring back the Halloween updates for that game, so do expect that. If only they would make it like cross-platform and continue to update it. But I think the Stadia version is compatible with the Steam version, I think, from what I last saw. All right. I don't know how light I want to give the highlights for this. Let's go a little bit darker. Definitely want to get the swirls in. Yeah, definitely want to save that. Just lightly making swirls, random patterns, just to give it a little bit of texture. Also this like sort of like dreamy look to it. Like almost Arabian sort of detail. Yeah, there we go. Like very wild and jaggedy. Maybe not too much, but just about enough to give it like some shape or whatever. They ever came out with a Sandman video game? So I'm sure I would like to maybe see him featured in something. Even as like a cameo for like a DC game or something, that would be cool. Yeah, let's bring out his shoulder. Arch it a little more. King of the Dreams. King of the Dream World or something like that. King of the Dream World. Let's get a little bit more over here. Let's have this part curled down. Meanwhile, this part would be curled up. It reminds me of like this scorpion drawing that I did back in like 4th grade. Yeah, I think it was 3rd or 4th. I think it might have been 3rd grade. Like 1993, 1994. And it had like this sort of swirly design to it. And I was just like randomly just drawing. And I think it was with a pen too. Just randomly shaping the scorpion, and I use a lot of like swirl shapes, swirl patterns, not really patterns, but like just randomly making marks to shape up this scorpion. And then the art teacher that we had that year took notice and then showed it to my academic teacher. No idea why, but maybe she just saw like something in that scorpion drawing or something. It was just unique, I guess. Around that new chunky Kirby game? Oh yeah. By chunky you mean chonky? The chonky one? Yeah. Yeah, I saw a little bit of it. Seems like it could be that kind of game. So I assume you're enjoying it so far? Dream Buffet, that's what it's called. Dream Buffet. Oh man. Funny that we're talking about Kirby. Imagine, oh, what if I combine Sandman with Kirby?
See you next time.
Oh man. Alright, take it easy, King. Kirby meets the Sandman. That'd be cool. That'll be a funny one to draw. Just have him in a corner here. Maybe on the shoulder. That'd be funny. Oh, there goes my Switch. My Switch is running out of battery. Yeah, you're doing a video review on that, right? At least I hope. I'm curious to see like how many courses are in there. Only saw like bits and pieces of it. Yeah, I like that. I like that little swirl right there. It has like texture to it. Let's get in some more over here. I feel like there needs to be more on the collar parts. Hmm. Needs to be a little bit lighter. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So you can try to get this part to fade. Yeah, this came out pretty well. Oh man. Yeah, I like all the little swirls and stuff. It gives it like this unique look. Let's get another one down here. I think maybe having like S all around, like S shapes or something, would be a good idea. Oh, you go a little lighter on that part. Yeah, something like that, I think. Not too visible, but you know, it's there. Yeah, there you go, something like that. I don't know about the inside shirt though. I feel like I should just keep it like completely black or whatever it's called. Whatever color that is in there. I see if we can get it the same color as his hair. It should be like really deep black in there. Can't really tell. There you go. That's a lot darker. This program, it doesn't really it isn't like give you that right level of darkness. Like you can tell the difference between like every increment of the transparency. I can tell the color from the other color. But I think this should be good. There we go. Deeper blacks. Yeah, I feel like the darkest part is probably the hair and bits of the crow, or the raven, I mean. Yeah, I think for the most part the hair is alright. I feel like I could make it a little bit bigger, maybe. So far, it's going according to plan, I think. Let's see if we can shape up his face a little more. Should probably be more hair on this side. Just a tiny bit coming across the face, I think. Like after I fix up the face a little more, I'll probably do his hand, and then probably add some background stuff. I think we should be good. So I can't stress enough the casting for Dream the Sandman is really on point. Oh, I feel like I should use the teal, dark teal color. Let's go a little bit more. Hmm. Okay. And for the most part, face is alright. I feel like I need to make more marks on the forehead or something. So you can get the right color. I think this color should be fine. I think having the whatchamacallit, I forgot what the term they call, like the lighting for the borders, like reflection lighting or something like that. Is important on like 3D objects. Make this part a little bit darker here. Bow, 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 bow. Sure, this should be a bit little more rounded looking, I think. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Oh man. I see that hand is like, definitely needs work on the hand. Okay. I think his lips needs to be worked on. I'm not sure what color. Or just give him the well, yeah, I feel like a darker color would be fitting for with the lips. Let's try it again. Man. Oh, I'm not sure if that's the right color. That one I use. Let me undo that. Try this black. What character role would you cast you for? Oh man. Like what actor? Or what character you would play as? Let me think about that. Yeah, it's like something I don't really often think about. Let's see. I mean, I know. Like, why? I feel like maybe doing a voice for a character would also be something that we could consider. Like voicing a character. Oh, how about Orbit? You can voice Orbit. Orbit from the bit block. coming at you live. I wonder what kind of voice Orbit would have. Like I could hear like bubbling sounds, almost in the same way as like the Squid Kids from Splatoon. I was watching some Splatoon like music videos and bits of the concert that they do. I didn't realize they did like holographic concerts for Splatoon. Like there was like a live concert, sort of in the same way as like Hatsune Miku. Like that's cool. I feel like they should like tour with that, and they probably do. Probably in Japan only. All right. Yeah, let's get some lighter colors on the lips here. Not sure if I should. No, that's way too light of color. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, something like that, I think. Alright. Not sure about the eyes. I feel like the eyes, like I think of like how they design the Joker in The Adventures of Batman and Robin, which was the second part to Batman the Animated Series. The Joker that was designed for that newer show had these like white pupils, I think. So he had like dark, like his eyes would be completely black, but then like it's just that the pupils part would be lighter, and it sort of fits the look of the Joker. It's just so different from like the previous version of it, the previous look, which was more normal looking. So now seeing my Sandman guy here almost has a similar look to that second Joker, animated Joker. Let's see, I should probably darken his eyes a little more, maybe. At least for this right eye here. Oh. Let's lightly go around. I feel like the should be a lot darker around the eyes. Let's see. I don't know how Amano makes the eyes look for his characters. I know his is more like swervy looking. I don't know how to describe the way he draws his eyes, but it's got this unique look to him. It's always distinguishable. when it comes to his art style. Alright, I think this should be good. Now it's a little bit more human-like. You can actually make out the pupils and stuff a little more. Alright. I could probably keep it like this. But he looks a lot like that Joker from Adventures of Batman and Robin. Just a tiny bit. Like part Joker. Let me try something. I think I could probably give him like a more pointier chin. Maybe not too pointy, but like I kind of want to slim down on the chin a bit. Yeah. Just add some more shadows underneath here, I think. Yeah, there you go. Because before I had the chin looking a little bit more rounded. So now it's a little bit more like sharper. I see the comics version of it. Definitely has a lot of shadows around his face most of the time. And then his chin would be like this. It would be like sharp like this. Let's try to shorten it up a bit. There you go, something like that. And I think the hair is fine. I could probably try adding some more strands of hair as it's coming down. He sort of has this Eric Draven, Robert Smith style hair. Robert Smith from The Cure. Yep, let's add some more strands over here. I feel like I've drawn like a character like this before. Oh boy. That one strand just like seemed like it's like trying to sometimes when I wake up this is how my hair will look. Maybe not as stylish as this, but like sometimes just be like really puffy. And no matter which way I would comb the hair, it would just like it would be tough to like keep down. Whoop. Just gonna put a little bit softer. That should be good. Let's save that. Okay, now we'll try and work on the hand a bit. Let's add some shadows to it. Do 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 do. Let's get a proper looking hand. I feel like having like giving him like long fingers, I think it's ideal for the kind of character he is. I don't know about that pinky. Here's the middle finger. And then the index. We're seeing it from like this odd angle. And I'm not used to like drawing hands at this angle. Yep, there should be another sort of like crease coming up this way, I think. And then let's have the thumb shaped up a little bit thinner to match the other fingers. I feel like for something like this style, like having the character with long fingers would match it. Alright, let's clean up the hand a bit. Ba, ba. There we go. Get that wrist. Alright. I think the palm could use some, I don't know. I could add some sand to the palm. And then the sand would like flow down the hands or something. So you can get this back part. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I think I feel like the sand would like slip through his fingers. Ba, 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 da, ba. Okay, let's start adding some of the sand. Let's give it a little more. I feel like it should be like this color, like this gold. Let's see how this looks. Whoa. It's too bright of a color. But imagine that though. Imagine if I had it like... And this is yeah, just have like specks of sand on his hand. Should probably make it, maybe also make it like sparkly a bit. Ba, ba. There we go. Let's have some slip down. I feel like they should probably fall straight down because of the weight of the sands. Yeah, I think they should just go straight down like so. Some would be a little bit flowing, sparkling, like that, I think. This one should be like further down. There we go. probably have a little bit more sand here. Let's see, character role. No, I always thought, like years ago, like I always think like Zach Morris. Like I feel like Zach Morris is also another character, and probably still to this day. The last I saw of Saved by the Bell was the that little reunion on Jimmy Fallon's show, and they had the actor that played Zach Morris, Jesse Slater, Belding, I mean. Who else? I think that was it. And then Jimmy Fallon's character joins the crew, I guess. Oh, and also Kelly. Yeah, they got Kelly to do that skit, to join in on that skit. That was pretty cool. They made a little joke about Jesse's character. Or the actress, I mean. And the look on her face. Man, too bad they couldn't get Lisa and Screech. Sadly, the actor for Screech has already passed. Cool thing about Zach, I think, he's got that. He's like the character that we would follow throughout each episode. And I tend to always root for Zach. But he also has the ability to speak in fourth wall, like breaking the fourth wall to speak with the audience. And I think there was sometimes, like some cases where I think either Screech or Lisa would also break the fourth wall. Sometimes even Slater, I think. But I haven't seen that series for a long time. Oh, you idolize Zach? Yeah. Yeah, Zach Morris, man. Yeah, either Zach or like whatever Justin Timberlake is up to. Justin Timberlake, he's got the same initiatives as you, man. Just in Time. I think that's his album. Alright, let's get some more brighter colors on the sand. Specks of sand. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. This is probably the brightest part of the image. I feel like I'm adding like too much details to this part. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Oh man, Zach Morris with the phone. I remember one of my classmates had one of those phones. I think one of our first grade? I think it was first grade, yeah. No, actually, I think it was second grade. Yeah, it was second grade. around 1992, 1993, one of our English teachers was selling their phone. It was like it's one of those Zach Morris style phones. I think it was like a Motorola or whatever. Yeah, it's like a Motorola. And one of my classmates had enough money to buy it from the teacher. And she was like selling for like 20 bucks or whatever. And yeah. Alright, there we go. We got some sand. Let's get some more. This here. Bum 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 bum. Oh snap, Wind Waker. Ba 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 ba. Oh man. It's like magic dust. Alright. We're almost finished, I think. Probably add some more specks, stars around here. Always gotta have the specks. Yeah, I could probably make like shining stars or something. Oh, I could probably do like some weird patterns around, but probably not necessary. Oh. So like that. Not too much. I don't know about these swervy lines over here. Let's see if I can fix this up a bit. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Man, I feel like I should maybe make some shapes that look like clouds or something. Let's see what I can do. Slightly. No. A little lighter. Oh man, not much I can do there. Unless I were to lightly go around this way. Oh. Nope. Yeah, can't even tell the colors. Okay, that definitely see the differences there, but can't get it to like really blend in lighter. Nope. Okay, this might work. Huh. Yeah, I don't know about that. Actually, yeah, I'll probably just start shading here. Although I feel like it's like a little too visible. There we go, something like that, I think. It's like I'm using the burn tool to like burn into the image. Either burn or smudge. Not smudge, but whichever the other one was. Let's get some more clouds over here. Yeah, I feel like this is like the adult version of Little Nemo. Little Nemo also involves like dreams and surfing around like dreamland and stuff. Whereas the Sandman is like the adult version of that. Imagine we have the Sandman crossing over with Little Nemo, crossing over with Kirby. We have all these different franchises just crossing over. There you go. Get some clouds. Okay. Yeah, definitely got the background colors the way I want it. It certainly matches the Netflix show. It's like a dark teal color. Okay. Small little details in there, and then I'll start to add the signature. Matthew the Crow? The Raven, I mean? So you can clean up this image a little more. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. There we go, we got Matthew. I feel feel like he should be a little bit bigger, but I think it's fine where it is. He does appear like he appears just about that size in the show. Alright. Not sure what else I want to add. Maybe some shines to the hair or something? Let me see what I can do. Let's get some, a little bit of, streaks. Oop. Let's get as light and as thin as possible. Ooh, yeah, like something like that, I think. I feel like I should try a different color. Maybe more bluish gray. Can't really see. It's like so dark you can't really see it. But we got some streaks in there. Oh, yeah, I think that's a good color right there. A dark teal, I think. Bum, 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 bum. Something like that. Couple of streaks in there. Alright. Now I can start adding the signature. I think I'll probably just do bright, not so bright color. Save it first. Bum, ba, da, ba. I could probably do this swervy sort of curl for the R. R. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Let's get the H. Then whale whip. There you go. Like how it's like the font style is like almost similar to the Sandman font. Okay, now let's Just get the numbers in there. The most difficult part is having the numbers. But number 2, man, is like trying to write it like really small. It's just it's like drawing down the letter Z, but it's like more curvy. I think drawing the letter Z is a little easier because they're like straight lines, but like doing a number 2 is just like kind of like have this curl the lines a bit, or at least make it appear like it's curled. Come on, get that other 2. There we go. Oh boy. Alright, I think that's it. I'll probably just leave it to how it looks currently at this angle for a couple more minutes. Because once I turn this into a time lapse, you get to see the end part of it. As close to the finished drawing as possible. Alright. It's time to save this. Oh yeah, and also I should probably upload this to Steam. Hey there, Gassy. Thanks. Yeah, this is Sandman. Never drawn before. But I feel like I think after this I could someday draw Eric Draven from The Crow. So this is probably not the only time you'll see like a crow or a raven bird. Let me see if you can add another. Actually, you know what? I think I like the eyes where it is. I was looking to maybe actually put another lighter dot on the eye. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll probably give it another minute and then I'll share it to Steam. You haven't seen the series yet? Ah, yeah, it's really good. I wouldn't say it's like for everyone, cause it's got a really dark theme to it. But if you're into like fantasy, sci-fi, or even horror, I think it's got a bit of horror in there. At least for one episode, for sure. But it tackles some fantasy aspects, dreams and like I don't want to say too much, or else it was just like, you know, it's a mix of things like sci-fi, fantasy, little bits of horror, but not too much. But yeah, currently enjoying it on Netflix. Oh man, I feel like I should add some more like highlights on the face. I just thought of that now, but you know what? I might as well before I upload it, huh? Let me see if I can get a little bit on the face here. Oh, your friends are enjoying it? Nice. Yeah, it's pretty on par with the comics, other than there'll be small things here and there that they didn't add to the show, but the rest of it is like near perfect, I want to say. And I feel like the casting for the main character is really like near perfect. Like I don't know if they could cast anyone better that would, you know, that would fit the character more. Man, I feel like I should have added some fingernails or something. Ba-dum-ba. Bum, bum, bum. All right, that should do it. I don't want to spend too much time on this, or else I'll be on this like for another hour or so. Okay, there we go. I think we got just enough. Let me see how it looks with the yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's save it there, and I'll upload Sandman Dream. There we go. Maybe I'll have it at this for a few seconds. Okay, let's upload. And like even on the thumbnail view, it's pretty cool looking. Cause you see the swirls on like the arm, the outfit, and also the mask part. It sort of has like circles. So yeah, that is the Sandman. Yeah, tonight I was deciding between if I should do like a wave race drawing, which would have been cool too. I think like having you know, the main character on the jet ski in the waves. It'll be very summery, but I feel like, you know, Sandman is also another good choice. What else was it? Sandman, wave race. I forgot what else that I wanted to draw. Oh, Predator. Yeah, Predator from Prey. I could base. No, I could probably do the original Predator design. Yeah, maybe another day. Hey there, Key. Welcome in. We're just about to wrap it up really soon. So yeah, this is a drawing that we just finished and uploaded to Steam, so it's on my my Steam page or Steam community. And I'll be turning this into a time-lapse video. You know, once I have this session downloaded. Let's send in some emotes in here. There we go. Oh. Alrighty. So I may just leave this you know, stream on for like another minute, so that it, you know, so once I have it converted to a time lapse, it would just, you know, keep this part towards the end, so folks can have a better time in viewing it. Let's see. But yeah, I think tomorrow, what is it? Is it Thursday tomorrow? I could hop back onto 3 Ultimate. We'll see. If anything, you know, it'll probably be another like old game. But we'll see. But most likely 3 Ultimate. And yeah, possibly around regular time if I don't have anything else scheduled. So yeah. Closing tabs here. Alright, so I think that's it. I'm gonna take off for now. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of your night and or day, and I shall see you in the next one. Later.
See you next time.